Okay, so welcome to our podcast. This is a little bit different today because this podcast is a spin-off of our radio show. No, so it's my turn to do the couples podcast. You know, we rotate it with everybody on the show. And what's cool about our couples podcast is that ours is on video too. And I have a bunch of questions people ask, but first, how was your day?
My day was great.
Tell me about your day.
I spent time with our son. We walked dogs. We went to the vet. Came home. Zero Res was cleaning up our house. And then LovePup Plus meeting. And then I ran off to get my face done. And then here.
When you say you got your face done, do you want to talk about that? What is that?
I just go and get a
Micro?
I get a dermaplane, and then they do like a little facial and clean up.
Looks fresh. I like your hair too.
Makes me stay my age, so I look young, hopefully.
You look great. I went to the radio station today before the podcast because there are always people at our house.
Yes.
Right.
There
and
is.
If I would have been home today at 12:45 till now, there would have been people at our house, right?
Actually, I think they may have been wrapping it up about then.
Right, but I would have been home.
Because they were there early today because Zero Res was coming.
So you think they're gone? Hold on, I can look on the camera. You think they're gone right now at this time?
I think they should be gone, yeah.
Because that's one of the reasons I went to the radio station. What's funny is I went to the radio station to get shit done. Yeah. And I got interrupted at the radio station.
Okay, that picture of you and Pretzel is the cutest thing in the whole world. Why is that dog not adopted?
I don't know. He was doing great.
She
was doing
cute.
great. Yeah.
She's a Doberman. She doesn't have her ears docked. They're floppy.
And she's real friendly. Everyone, I mean, there was a lot of people from the radio station came in who were making some video for LovePup Family Fest. And everyone was playing with her, and she was just great. She was great.
Yeah.
We made a video of her in the studio with headphones on and stuff. Hopefully that'll be pretty funny. But yeah, that's for Family Fest.
She's so sweet. I mean, I know she doesn't like other dogs, so she needs to be an only dog, but that's okay.
I wonder why she doesn't like other dogs. She seems so nice.
Yeah, she's darling.
Should I go over some of these questions from our audience? Blake Van
but
Es?
you didn't tell me about your day. How was your show? How was your morning?
You know what's funny? Let me tell you something. So we had a couple of technical difficulties today. So we're giving away Disney tickets, and I'll give some behind the scenes, but it's really not behind the scenes because it happened all on the radio. We got this new studio built, right? And we're still ironing out things. Things work some days, some days they don't work. And today we're giving away this trip to Disneyland. At 7:20, we take caller 104. We come in the morning, we do the show. It's time to take caller 104, and we pick the winner up, and she can't hear us. So she doesn't hear me say, Johnjay and Rich, can I help you? And all of a sudden you hear, hello? Hello? I'm like, hey, hello, what's your name? Who's this? Hello? 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 And we're live on the radio. And I'm like, hello? And then she just hangs up. Like, oh my God, did she hang up? Was that a problem with us? We've had so many problems. I don't know if it's with us or with them. So then Nick's like, well, you got to take the next caller 105, right? It's got to be the next one. So we take caller 105. Hi, Johnjay and Rich, who's this? Hello? Hello?
Oh my God.
Hello? And I grab the phone and I pick it up manually. So now no matter what, you can't hear her. I pick up, I go, hello? I go, hey, what's your name? And I go to hit a button and I disconnect her. So now it's my fault. And I'm like, oh no. And this is all live on the air. So I go to the next caller and I'm like, Johnjay Rich, hello. And so now I know our phones aren't working. They can't hear us. So I pick up the next caller and I talk to her. Her name is Luz. And she was a winner and she was great. She had a good personality. And I just did the whole, hey, do you know 3 of the magic words? Only I could hear it. So you could hear me. And then we got into this necklace on the air. After she won the trip, then I started telling everybody this necklace because things weren't working. So I just kept improvising, telling the story of this necklace. You're with me when I got this necklace. And it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. We were all making fun of each other. And I went to go work out after the show, and I was driving back to the radio station, and I didn't want to go home because there's people at our house, and I wanted to get this thing done that I'm working on, this app that I'll tell you about in a second, and I wanted to have peace so I could work on this app. And I'm listening to that break on the iHeart app. So I'm driving, going back to work, and I enjoyed that break so much. It was so funny. I was laughing out loud at everybody on the show. Rich was hilarious. Kyle, they were just making fun of me. It was so funny. And I missed the exit. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't know where I was. I was like, where am I? Oh my God, I'm way past the radio station. I had to turn around to get to the radio station. And I was like, wow, that's good radio, I think. So I don't know if that's pulling back the curtain too much, or if was it good radio? Was it entertaining the other people? Which I think it was, because there's some good talks, some good text messages about it. So anyway, so then I go to the radio station and I'm working on this app, which I'll tell you about. And the app is, I was showing you yesterday. So I'm going to be able to post a clip of War of the Roses and then say on Instagram, comment roses, and I'll send you the link direct, right?
Yes.
Right. But this app, there's an app, but there's things you can do on the app, and there's things you can't do in the app. You have to do on a computer. Like you have to pay the bill on the computer.
Oh, you can't pay on the phone?
No, you can't pay on the phone.
Like Apple
so
Pay?
I went, no. So no. And then I go to the radio station to get on my computer, and I'm doing it there. It even says on there, only works on a personal
Isn't
computer.
it through the App Store?
It's through the App Store. You can buy the app. You can't pay for the service. It's really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah. So I'm at the radio station, and I'm like, oh, I'm good thing I came to the radio station. I was just going there for peace. So I started working on the app, and then I had to take this phone call from sales, right? Rachel, one of the managers, she goes, can I talk to you? I said, sure. She wants to talk to me about this new LovePup promotion going on with Ahi Poke Bowl. So I'm in this conversation with her for 15 minutes. Now, I know I got to be here at a certain time. And I'm stressed about this app. So I'm trying to make the War of the Roses post, and and it's not working, and it's not working, it's not working. And I go to my computer and I hit a button and everything goes away. And I have to log in with a new password, and I don't know my password. I don't know my PIN.
Oh my
I have to
God,
reset
you're a
something.
mess.
And then it's like
You're a
I have to
mess.
leave. It's a 10-minute drive to the studio from the radio station, and I'm trying to do all this. And then finally, at a red light, they just sent me this verification code. So now I think I'm okay. So as soon as we're done with this podcast, I'm going to be able to post this video, I think. Anyway, so that's my day, hon.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
You look
like
so
fun.
pretty.
Oh, thanks.
I love your hair like that.
Thank you.
What else is going on? Did you talk to our kids?
Just to Jake. I mean, Jake and I did the vet run and stuff together. I haven't talked to Kemp or Dutchie yet.
Okay.
But I will.
So it looks like people have left our house. But I would have been there 2 hours ago. So I know they were there 2 hours ago. I know they've never not been there. Okay, so I posted on Instagram that you and I were doing the couples podcast. Ouch. You and I were doing the couples podcast. And I said, if you have any questions, ask us questions, right? So let me go to the questions real quick. This is interesting. What's harder, training each other or trainings? What does that mean? What does that mean? Training?
Training each other? I don't know.
Okay. That's from Adele. And I don't know what that means. Are you talking about training like exercise? Are you talking about dog training? Either way, they're both very hard.
Yes, I agree.
What's something you don't agree on but choose to laugh about instead of argue?
That's a good question. I don't know. What do we not agree on? We agree on a lot of things. I don't know.
Okay, here's another one then.
Do you know the answer to that?
That we don't agree on?
What
Laugh
do
about?
we not agree on?
What, you know an answer?
You got one?
What?
Tyler knows an answer
What?
for us.
When you tease her about sex stuff.
What's something you don't always agree on? Yeah, you think I'm a little horn dog, don't you?
Yes. Testosterone is very high in your world.
Or can I just be attracted to my wife?
Yeah,
Can I just love intimacy?
sure.
Is it a need? I mean, both my parents are dead, and I feel like I need to be hugged. And
Oh my God. You have to equate it to that.
I have no one to, like, sometimes it's not about sex. It's just about being held. Sometimes I want to be held
Yeah.
and, caress your breasts.
Oh my God. What's wrong with you? Thanks, Tyler. You're not invited anymore.
What were Blake's first, oh my God. What were Blake's friends' first impressions of you?
Well, do you want me to paint the whole picture?
Go ahead, paint the picture.
You worked for a radio station in San Diego called 91X, and you just came up from Mexico, Rosarito Beach, because you had a huge, was it a volleyball tournament?
Actually, you already got. I was at the jazz station. No.
No, you were.
No.
At,
No. 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 No.
Sorry,
No.
what
No.
next?
No. 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 No.
No, you
I
were
went,
jamming D90.
No. I was at the Sunny 103.7 station, and it was the trip with the huge advertising agency, and they took their favorite people on the trip
To Rosarito Beach.
to Rosarito Beach,
to eat lobster.
to go get lobster, get drunk on a bus, a party bus, and
Oh.
I didn't call on them.
Okay.
They were the huge Western.
Oh,
Western International.
Chris.
Yes, and I didn't call them,
Chris.
but they really liked me, so they invited me, and I was the youngest guy on the bus.
That's because you were so much fun. But anyways, so you arrived back into San Diego in terrible shape, and you showed up at a Mexican food restaurant called Alfonso's, which I'm so sad isn't there anymore. The best nachos ever. And I was with all my girlfriends. I'm excited to introduce you. And you pulled in backwards, which you hate. You hate when people park backwards on the street.
I did not pull him backwards.
Yes, you did.
No, I did.
And you had a 6-pack. And the little plastic round thing was over the top of the stick shift in your Jeep.
My dad's Jeep. I didn't have a car.
And you were hammered. And you came in and I introduced you and they're like, oh, okay, he's a real winner. This is good, Blake. Nice job.
I actually there's a picture I have of that night.
I think you have it, yeah.
Yeah, no, I have it on my phone. I know that.
You have it on your phone?
Yeah, I whenever pictures.
Why do you have it on your phone?
Whenever certain pictures come up, I'll save them on my favorites, and that's one of them. I see it quite a bit. And every morning I go through my favorites and I look at a picture of my mom and a picture of my dad, and then I say,
and then that picture?
No, but it pops up when I look for it. It pops up when I look for the picture of my mom and dad.
Oh. Yeah, so that was my friends meeting you, but then they liked you afterwards.
Way afterwards. Mm-hmm. No, I remember.
Yeah.
I was.
There was no intervention when you asked me to marry you.
There was what?
There was no interventions when you asked me to marry you.
Is that a common thing for interventions?
I don't know. I would think so. On Selling Sunset, it is.
What are you talking about? What happened on Selling Sunset?
Oh, one of the girls had a boyfriend that she wanted to marry, Emma, and Chriselle was not happy about it, so she did like an intervention and made it clear that she didn't like her.
I can't believe you watched that show. It's the
I know.
only show that
I
you
don't
watched.
understand why I'm so addicted to it, but it's my guilty pleasure.
Did you see your friend G Flip performed?
Yes, I love G Flip. I hope to see her in Phoenix sometime.
Oh, here it is. Here it is, right here. This is the picture.
Oh my God, it is. That's terrible.
Should I send it to you, Tyler?
Show
on the
Tyler.
podcast or no?
Oh my
You wanna see it?
God, no.
This is the picture of that night when I met her friends for the first time. I was out of my mind. Oh, you put it in this. That's good. That's good. That's even better. That's good.
That is terrible.
I mean, my shirt is undone.
It's terrible.
You're sitting in my lap. You're in love with me. Look at you. Red fingernail polish. Look how cute you are. Anyway. Oh, yeah. And it even says La Jolla on there.
Look at the bangs.
Oh, yeah. More questions. Okay. Yeah, your friends didn't. I don't think they like me.
They do now.
Okay. So, what's your real age? I've been listening to you guys forever, and there's no way you can be younger than me. Give 5 people you would get a hall pass for laminated.
5?
5 people you get a hall pass for laminated. What does that mean, laminated?
I don't know.
Well, 5 people get a hall pass. Remember, your hall pass back in the day was
John Michael Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
And he kissed me
Mm-hmm.
at the CMAs.
Mm-hmm. Can I purchase a few custom feed pictures of Blake? I'll donate $200 to the LovePup Foundation.
God. Hilarious.
Well, what's your answer?
Of course.
Yeah, of
if
course.
it's going to the foundation, helping dogs, of course.
Allie says, what was your wedding song?
Our wedding, you mean our first dance?
I don't know. It says, what was your wedding song? I don't know what that means.
Had to be you.
No, it wasn't. It had to be you is what I proposed to you with. Did we say, wait, no, it was The Way You Look Tonight. That was
that's right.
Frank Sinatra, The Way You Look
yes.
Tonight. It had to be you is what I played no, it had to be used in the video, the wedding video.
Oh,
What is the current dog roster at your house?
6.
6. And they are?
And they are Taco, who's 16, Lego, who's 15, Bella, who's 11, Charlie, who's 7, Maggie, who's 5, and Pablo, who's almost 2.
What is the most off-the-wall health hack you both do?
I think there's a couple of them. The sauna, right?
We both do sauna.
We both try to get 10,000 steps every day.
Mm-hmm.
We both take a lot of vitamins.
I like to do the olive oil, apple cider vinegar.
No, I don't do that.
Will Blake share her chocolate chip cookie recipe?
Yes.
You will?
Yeah. It's on the back of the Toll House milk chocolate
You're
chips.
lying.
No, I'm not.
Why is yours so different? Why does everyone go nuts for yours?
I don't know. Maybe it's our oven.
Blake.
I use a convection oven. Maybe that's it.
What's that?
It means it's a different way of cooking.
We just have
It's for baking.
Is that what an oven is?
Yeah, but it does convection, so the timing is a little bit less.
Convection?
Convection, yeah.
Never heard of it. Bless you, Tyler. Blake, how do you handle all of Johnjay's quirky rituals, all ways of doing or not doing things?
I'm used to it.
How do you handle it? It was like, you know, what's funny is my new ritual, which I went over with you yesterday, and then you text me the ritual today, and you got it wrong.
I got it wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cute that I remembered it, but why can't something wonderful happen to you and I just say it to you instead of me having to put a name to it?
My new ritual is I say out loud, something wonderful is going to happen to me today. Something wonderful is going to happen to me today. I feel if I say that over and over again, something wonderful is going to happen to me today. What happened was a couple of weeks ago, when I first started it, maybe a couple of months ago, I said something wonderful is going to happen today. Something wonderful is going to happen today. And I realized, a lot of wonderful things happened today, but they didn't happen to me, for me. So I made it specific. Something wonderful is going to happen to me today. Now, at the same time, I'm a what do you call it? I'm a people pleaser. And I feel
right,
and I give.
I don't think
and
so.
All I do is give and think about other people. And I thought if I said something wonderful is going to happen to me today, and it happened to somebody in our family, that qualifies as me. That's under the umbrella of me. Because if something happens to Dutch, Kemp, Jake, or you, that makes me happy. That's wonderful, right? And so then I felt, but let's say I really need something specific to happen to somebody in our family. So what I do then is I say specifically, something wonderful is going to happen to Jake today. I actually start it the night before. And I say, something wonderful is going to happen to Jake tomorrow. And I write it down. And I write it down 3 times. And then I say it 3 times. And in the morning, I say it 3 times. So the night before, something wonderful is going to happen to Jake tomorrow. And then that morning in the cold plunge, something wonderful is going to happen to Jake today. Something wonderful is going to happen to Jake today. And I'll do that. I was doing that for everybody in the family. I felt I had to, it ended up being a really long-ass ritual because I got to get everybody in. I got to say it. And I figure 3 times works. But then what happens is I thought, if I add another family member, then am I diluting the power of the one thing that I need? Does that make sense? Like if I'm saying something wonderful is going to happen to Jake today, something wonderful is going to happen to Dutch today, but I really need the Jake thing to happen. I feel like I'm diluting the power of the Jake thing because I also threw some Dutch's way. So that's the kind of stuff that goes on in my brain all day, if that makes sense to you.
That's so exhausting.
This morning you texted me. You said, good morning, I love you. And then you said, something wonderful is going to happen today. And
I said something wonderful is going to happen to you.
No, you didn't. Oh. No, you didn't. That's why I corrected you.
Oh. Whatever. Something wonderful is going to happen today. And it is.
You said,
there's still some
good
day
morning,
left.
Grateful for you. Love my Johnjay time yesterday. My heart is happy. Hope your day is off to an amazing start. Something wonderful is going to happen today. And I said, something wonderful is going to happen to blank today. You need to be specific.
You couldn't just heart it and be grateful that I wrote you a nice note. You had to correct me.
I wanted to correct you
what
so
the hell?
you just don't start spreading goodwill to random people. I wanted you to be specific and targeted to their family. Anyway, that's my most recent ritual. I'm still working it out.
Yeah, clearly.
Here's Lacey says, when did each of you realize you were in love with each other? You go.
Well, I liked you when you came over to my house in Del Mar and I touched your hair. That's when I liked you. Yeah, that's when I figured out that I really wanted to be with you. Right?
That's when you touched my hair and I was like, whoa, what's up there? We're watching TV and you were on the couch.
Yeah.
I was on the floor.
And then we went and both broke up with our people.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't
started dating.
You want to know when I knew I was in love with you? And I remember because
I showed up in the Casper suit that was all And the bangs?
No, God, no. No, it was when I remember telling my mom something about you, and I know exactly what it is, and I'll tell you what it is. And my mom said, "Oh my God, you're in love with her." And it was, I can tell you exactly the dinner. You were making fun of my hairline.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
At the Sam's Cafe.
It was at the Billmore.
Yeah.
At the Billmore. You were making fun of my hairline, but you were also eating Jelly Bellies.
Yes.
And I remember you.
Because they gave them at the end.
Yeah, and I remember I was just watching you were eating the Jelly Bellies, and you were sampling them, and you were telling me the flavors, and you were like a little chipmunk. You go, "This is lemon." And you go,
do you remember that guy?
No, I'm not talking about the guy with the hairline. I do remember that guy. I'm talking about the moment I knew that I was in love with you, and I was telling my mom the story of the Jelly Bellies.
Oh.
And my mom said, and I said it was so cute the way she was eating these Jelly Bellies, and I was telling my mom, and then she goes, "Oh my God, mijito, you're in love with her." That's what she said to me. So I was like, "Oh my God, maybe you're right." But yeah, I do remember the guy had a hairline, which is now lower than mine now.
No, it's
And you
not.
laughed at the guy's hairline.
No. That was so funny.
I'm being a lot more emotional in this podcast than you are. What can Johnjay do to make your life easier?
Help around the house.
I do help around the
Clean
house.
dishes.
I clean dishes when I can.
Yeah.
I help a lot more
You
than
do
ever.
feed the dogs, but now I found out that you feed the dogs way too much food, and 3 of them have weight issues, and you are the culprit of that.
Why are you wearing a vest?
Why are you? Oh, the vest.
I was wearing a vest yesterday.
Oh, because you're doing the weight thing.
What about your marriage makes you most proud, and it can't be your children?
That we've stayed together this long. We've been through ups and downs and all arounds, and still stayed together.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that the other day. Like, Jake, our oldest son, is home with us right now, and it's great having him home. But at some point, he's going to get a job. He's going to leave, and I realized the other day that I really enjoy spending time with you. Like, it's not.
Well, that's what I said yesterday when we went and did that podcast, and then we
Yeah.
went and got blood and whatever.
Got blood.
You gave blood.
How did you guys meet?
Through Christy Pileman.
Yeah,
It's
our
all
friend
her.
Christy.
It's all her fault.
Yeah, Christy is a girl I grew up with, and then you guys became friends at some point in college, and then I broke my foot, and she was taking me to a party at her house, and she picked me up, and we had to stop at your house to get Jello shots, and that's how we met. You seem pretty mellow today. Why? Why are you so mellow?
And then we used to hang out at work together because we worked
Oh,
for
yeah.
the same company, different radio stations, and then we would go have lunch together, and I would carry your crutches for you, and
Yeah,
we'd go to Mrs. Rice and go have
Yeah.
yogurt. And
yeah. What else? Is anything missing? Anything you want to get into, or no? You want to get into any of the personal stuff you got going on? Or you want to wait till later?
What's that?
Where are you going after this?
Oh,
That's a
Well,
longer conversation, probably.
that's
huh?
probably a longer conversation,
'cause-
but yeah, I'm having my female parts removed.
Oh, that's gonna be. Jeez, Blake, don't say it like that.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
I know, but I thought maybe you'd be like, "I'm gonna go give my blood today for whatever,
No.
and then we'll get into that. I want to get a doctor on, and maybe do a whole podcast on that. Because you're having that surgery in a week.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What else? Anything else you want to say to the podcast?
I don't know.
No. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Do you have joy?
I have joy. Do you have joy?
I do.
Is there anything I can help you with?
No, look at this. My ratings just came out in Portland.
Okay.
Another amazing ratings, and I'm starting to not be surprised. This show's crushing it. Keep crushing it. Wow, Portland,
Yay.
number one. Wow, holy smokes! Thank you, Portland. Wow, wow, that's a good way to end the
Yay.
podcast.
C100.
Number one in Portland. But yeah, we got to get those foot pictures. For all the foot people that are watching this, my wife has spectacular feet, just spectacular. Some money makers. Make some money makers out of those little piggies. You want to put them on camera?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about our foster kids and our homeless dogs on this one?
Sure. Whatever you want to talk about. I was kind of wrapping it up on the note because you got to be somewhere.
When is it going to run?
This is probably going to, this is going to run on Sunday on our couples podcast.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have this gigantic event, which we're super excited about. Can I promote it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hun. I want to start calling you Hun. Okay, go ahead.
Why?
Promote it. I'm going to film you.
On November 15th at Vertuccio Farms from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., sponsored by McCarthy, Lerner and Rowe, Valley Toyota Dealers, Discover. We're super excited to host the Gym Class Heroes, Fits in the Tantrums, the Rich Barra Band, and a couple of bands from School of Rock. And we're having a big adoption center with lots and lots of dogs. We have 25 rescues.
And it's
sponsorship activations. It's free with a donation, a leash, a bag of dog food, potty pads, whatever you want to bring. And it'll be a great day. I'm so excited.
Okay, we'll see you November 15th. That's a couples podcast. Okay, so welcome to our podcast. This is a little bit different today because this podcast is a spin-off of our radio show.